Esther chapter 4, verses 14. For if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time, then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place. But thou and thy father's house will be destroyed. Who knows whether thou art come to the kingdom at such a time as this? Now, what's going on right here? See, Mordecai is telling Esther, he said, Esther, if you hold your peace, if you deny who you are, if you do not say anything, if you do not even speak up, because the Jews was actually being persecuted at that time. And then he goes on to say, and then shall a large arise a deliverance from the Jews from another place. Now he's talking about Jesus. Hey, if you don't, hey, God's going to make another deliverer. So, but you got the opportunity now to go before the king, before the king and say, look, hey, let my people go. Just like Moses. Moses went before Pharaoh and said, let my people go. And so you got the opportunity right now to intercede for your nation, for your people, to go before the throne of God for them. Because that's what Esther did. She supplicated to the king for her people. She petitioned the king for her people. You know, so that's what we need to do also in this time. Petition God for our nation. Petition God for our country. Pray and supplication to God for our countries. 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people, which I'll call by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven, will forgive their sins and heal their land. Then he goes on to say, who knoweth whether thou art come for such a time as this? He said, this is your time. This is your destiny. This is what you've been put here for. You know, it's such a time as this. See, he said, Esther, you are the voice of this generation. You are the voice for these people. He said, this is what you're put here for. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, a plan to prosper. That is your purpose. I do not harm you and not to harm you, but plans to give you hope in the future. So God says right here, you got a purpose. You got a plan. He's got a plan for you and for your life. And his plans to prosper you, not to hurt you, plans to give you hope in the future. So he's got a purpose for you. Acts 13:36. Now when David had served God's purpose in his own generation, he fell asleep and was buried with his ancestors and his body decayed. So David had a purpose. It was also